I'm going to jump into it, guys. I did mention some stuff yesterday about Northern California. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is really Northern California, guys. Yesterday, I did say there was a swarm of earthquake going on, where you find at Northern California, basically, where you find Punta Gorda. Now, what happened yesterday? Three quakes actually hit the San Andreas fault line. Three did, yes, but apart from that, the quakes that hit the San Andreas fault line, they weren't big. So not much of a threat. But I want you guys to what happened basically today, early this morning, the Cascadia Subduction Zone got hit. Pretty decent size quake 3.2. Extremely south of the Cascadia Subduction Zone got hit. And north of it, but not really on the Cascadia Subduction Zone, really towards south of Vancouver Island, Canada, and also Washington, between the border of Canada and Washington, more towards Vancouver Island, Canada. So, and I did say yesterday that this is where you're going to see some seismic activity. And what I'm seeing right now is that, listen up, it wasn't a big quake, but the Cascadia Subduction Zone got hit, a 3.2. When I see a quake like that hit the Cascadia Subduction Zone, I already know there's swarms of quake going on in the Cascadia Subduction Zone. That's not being recorded on USGS. Okay, they only record 2.0 and above, but there's a swarm of quake going on there. 3.2 tells me a bigger one is actually coming on the Cascadia Subduction Zone. So keep your eyes there. So I am not surprised the Cascadia Subduction Zone is starting to lit up. Basically north of Seattle towards Vancouver Island, Canada got hit, a 3.9. Pretty decent seismic activity. And also a lot of people, there was a lot of phone calls that came in from Washington. People are calling the emergency line, I'm guessing 911, and reporting this quake. Letting them know that they felt their houses, I guess maybe a few things around their property got damaged, and so there was a few calls that came in from Washington for that location. Now, Alaska, you guys got hit at 4.2, more inland than anything else. I did say Alaska we're going to start lighting up with some quake. Extremely south of Alaska is just going barrage right now with some serious size earthquake, a few 3.6 and 3.1. So Alaska, you had a 4.2 and a 4.0, which caught my attention, apart from the small ones you guys are all already getting. So not surprised there with Alaska. And again, folks, what I'm watching the San Andreas fault line right now, and I'm watching the Cascadia Subduction Zone. The San Andreas fault line got hit with a few, not that big, 3 of them. But the Cascadia Subduction Zone, extremely south was a 3.2. That's like right in front of Oregon. And extremely north, they got a 3.9. More inland, right next to Vancouver Island, Canada, and Seattle, where you find Washington State. Once again, guys, I hope this helps. I'm doing this video for my friends over there on the west coast of over there in California, guys. I'm just keeping you guys in the loop that I'm seeing some activity right now that's catching my attention. And again, I'm just trying to let you know places like Oregon, Washington State, Vancouver Island, Canada, Alaska, be very, very aware, very alert. And also, if you live close to the San Andreas fault line, I want you guys to be very alert, because I see some few more seismic events happening in these locations, and it could get as big as up to 5.0. I also can see a 6.0 magnitude, but I'm not calling for a 6.0. I see more decent size 4.0 to 5.0 in these locations, but still it can create damages. So I hope this helps, and I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. The Cascadia Subduction Zone is a place that I love to watch, because I know the damage that can do if a mega thrust quake happened on that fault line. And the last time it happened was actually the beginning of the 17th century. It took out the entire state of Oregon, and there was a forest that connected Oregon all the way up to Washington State called the Ghost Forest. It was completely wiped out due to a megathrust earthquake that created a tsunami, which was 90 feet tall. Again, thank you and have a great afternoon.